Welcome to Foundation for Elevation Station. My name is Leon Meredith, and I am a universal soldier. I break that down in many videos, and that is when you have a higher understanding of how the universe was seeded, what's going on in the universe. It's very hard to understand if you are still of religion, if you are still of we live in a patriotic country, if you believe that it's a sky daddy on the cloud rendering judgment. This is not for you. But I do hope that you listen so that one day the seed that's planted in your mind will germinate. I am a universal soldier because I know that it is more to this existence than what is being broadcast through us through these different systems of the matrix. And that's from the underworld, street, drugs, crime. That's from the government, which is worse crime. That's from religious, all 6,600 some odd religions, and so on and so forth, especially in business, pharmaceuticals, on and on. It is a higher understanding that we, as human beings that really are gods, like literally all people, you could say, oh, you're, or we are not the God and this and that, but the God is our Father, and end the story right there. If that's your wording in your religious scriptures, that is our master, and we are the proteges. However you view it, we must focus more on elevating and balancing the way in which we develop all of our senses and all of our abilities. Because we have other abilities that we are only touching on. There's some people that work in mysterious ways above us are only grabbing certain ones of us to develop them, while the rest of everyone is relegated to following a system, a program, some form of limitation. Well, with any universal soldier, there are rules of engagement. And I want to talk about one rule of engagement. Excuse me, I'm pumped up. I'm about 3/4 of the way through a certain workout, just getting off the stairs. Some soldiers do. Running stairs, that's what I do. That's one of the things I do periodically through the year. I got to stay ready because you never know when you are going to need that extra intestinal fortitude to push. Somebody might be too close to you. You could have a firearm. You could have another type of weapon. But this person that goes against you may be a soldier. This person may not be a soldier, but they're able to overpower you. And guess what? You're at their mercy in about 20 or 30 seconds, whether you think so or not. I lived a whole lifetime of being in and seeing all of those type of episodes play out. And I know the majority of people, confirmation, the majority of people in present day never had a bloody nose, except for a car accident. I done seen the spirit get slapped out of people with somebody slapping the scunions out of their ear, side of the face, and just popping their eardrum. Like, not once or twice or 10 times. We are not yet living in a beautiful society. We got a little while. Rules of engagement. Rules of engagement in choosing friends and people, even in your family. You must measure their actions. Because so many times we misgauge someone's intentions based on the beautiful lip service that they provide to your ear sockets. They do. They say, yeah, I'm gonna be there for you. Oh, I got that for you. Oh, this and that and other. And their word ain't worth a flush in the toilet. So the rule of engagement is to examine actions, to only examine actions, because so many people can tell you anything, or they may be there for you once. And when I said examine actions, I didn't mean one action. Actions, that's plural. Implementing multiple actions. See, when you are a great person, you're a person like me. This is why I do it. I volunteer a lot. I build up my equity with people so that when I'm in a power position, I'm just going to point to my service record. Over here, over there, over there. Could you assist me how I assist you? Oh, if you can't, it's not just, oh, let's do it because I'm up now. You want to try to do a business deal. No, you got to remember I was doing all that. Like, come on now. This is real. Come on. You could, long as you act accordingly and just come to serve as I do. This is why I come to serve my community. I build across the east side of Cleveland, Ohio, and on some places in the West, periodically at different times. I come to serve. And when I come to serve, I'm bringing a certain vibrational frequency of peace and love and authority and assertiveness. I guess I'm like Neo. It's like when you see a karate match, right? You ever seen a karate movie, action movie, where one man is fighting 10 or 100, some movies, and you're fighting multiple men, and each one of them you can't just fire through. But you're not just firing through. You are using this one's energy against them. You are sidestepping, punching through, or you may sidestep and pull someone into somebody else while you go take care of the other one. Like, I actually been in altercations like that, but to think of it spiritually and mentally, I have to be prepared to do any type of method like that spiritually and mentally. Some people think my life is a cakewalk. All right. Yeah, good luck with that thinking. It's you have to have rules of engagement. You must never believe someone's words. Even when you are tapped into so-calledly hearing the voice of God, when the spirit of collective individuals that are the God of, basically that's what everybody refer to when they say God, is just a collective of individuals that has a network of powerful people delivering certain messages to everyone. So you may hear one of these messages, and sometimes you may clearly be able to identify that, okay, but you still hear a bunch of those messages. But I must ask, would a real God communicate in such a manner? Like, would the real Father have to or choose to deliver in that type of way? Literally. Or is something else going on of a deeper understanding? Do sometimes we get some major characters in our religious scriptures Sometimes do we? Do we got the wires crossed, or did one of them cross a whole lot of wires over the one wire? And so all these wires make you think that this one is this one, but it's really the other one that's making you think that this is the good right here. We going, I don't know. I'm just trying to add a little levity to the situation. I'm just asking questions because at all times, one must have rules of engagement. And I swear, I would believe in me out of anyone. Like, I can think of a lot of people that are molded into the way of the system, the matrix, no matter who you are. And I could scream some names. Why wouldn't I? We have these brothers that they are my brothers and I love them. And they say, long as I have me, they say, if God got your back, who needs anyone else? If I have the collective of gods behind me to help me accomplish feats that haven't been, it's my obligation to that word expose is right, but to bring levity, to bring a clear understanding on the workings of our society. I don't know if I want to break it all open at this point, but you best believe it's nothing that we can wholeheartedly say this is the truth, and there's no deception in this to guide us in a deceptive type of manner. Even if it's good, is deception okay? Even if the outcome for someone could be a better position for them, may not be for their children or their whatever, but based upon now and what's going to happen in the next couple of years, what I'm teaching them is a deception that will have their life a little better at this point. Is deception okay then? I'm just asking questions. Because with me, there are rules of engagement and truth, honesty, and straightforwardness, authenticity. Then that's just a few of them. So weigh someone's actions. I want to say I love you, and I will be back soon. Peace.